So when you study this beautiful science, which is, by the way, so important that people don't even realize this. Imagine if you open the Qur'an. Everybody has a copy of the Qur'an. Open it. Read it from cover to cover. What will you find? You will find that the beautiful names and attributes of Allah Azza wa Jal far exceed the amount of the description of paradise, of hell, of this or of that. It is filled in every single page. Talking about what? Talking about Allah the Almighty. This is more important than fiqh. This is more important than tafsir. This is more important than seerah. This is the core of aqeedah, to know Allah Azza wa Jal. Imagine the greatest surah in the Qur'an, the greatest by far, is Al-Fatiha. What does it talk about? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. The first three verses praise Allah Azza wa Jal and they describe Allah to us. The greatest verse ever in the Qur'an, the greatest verse, is Ayatul Kursi. What is it about? The description of Allah Azza wa Jal. Surah Al-Ikhlas, chapter 112, Surah Qul Huwallahu Ahad. What does it talk about? Nothing except Allah's description. And it is equivalent to 1/3 of the Qur'an, as the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam. 1/3. This four ayahs surah. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. How ignorant are we when it comes to Allah's beautiful names and attributes? How ignorant are we if someone were to give us an A4 page and says, fill in the names of Allah Azza wa Jal that you memorize. If we can do one or half line, alhamdulillah. But if someone would to tell us, write the name of Manchester United players, or Liverpool, or Real Madrid, or whatever, write the top 10 box office movies of this year or the past year, we would be more than thrilled to do this. But why? Because this is what fills our hearts. If your heart was filled with Allah's beautiful names and attributes, your life wouldn't be like this. Wallahi, you would not even have any signs of depression or anxiety or any displeasure, because you have the most valuable science in your heart. And this is why it is extremely important to learn this beautiful science. Now, if I were to try to give you this science according to the academic norms and to research it and to present it to you, that would take me a full year maybe or more, because we have to talk about what the names mean and what the attributes mean and what's the difference between both of them. And we have to talk in depth about the sifat, as-sifah, the attribute of Allah Azza wa Jal, and which can be according to His actions or to Himself, al-dhatiyya wal-fi'liyya. And we have to talk about so many aspects that would take us a long time. But due to the time limitation of the program, and due to the limitation of the few days in Ramadan that we have this scheduled to, I thought that inshallah we would first of all talk about the benefits of learning this beautiful science, and then we would go directly to mentioning and listing the beautiful names of Allah Azza wa Jal and give a short description, so that when you go through it in the Qur'an or in the Sunnah, you have some connection, so you understand what the name means, not by just hearing the name and not knowing what it actually means. So what are the benefits of this beautiful science?